Hey guys, Shop is back with another video, and this is a VR to Retrogameraddict Lee, who recently posted a community question basically saying you're on death row, you can choose one album to listen to, one film to watch, and one game to play. And what would you choose? So I imagine I'm on death row, I've got these choices. I hope I'm never on death row, just to let you know. Right, for music, the last album I probably listened to would be The Best of Meatloaf, because I've always been a big Meatloaf fan. My dad had some of the vinyl records, and I used to listen to them. And then I went out and bought the albums on CD, and I've spent hours just listening to his greatest hits. If I was ever doing anything like on my PC, I used to always have that on in the background. I used to listen to many other music, artists and songs as well, but yeah, for me, I don't know, so I just love his songs. I find it awesome, and they're not like short 2 minute, 3 minute things you get these days. They're proper like 9 minute, 8 minute, even longer. I think Back to the Hell's like 12 minutes. Awesome stuff. No one can match that for me. Yep. So one last album I'd be listening to The Very Best of Meatloaf. Right, one last film to watch. Oh man, this one's a bit difficult. I think I'd go for Muppet Treasure Island. It was my favourite childhood film, and it's always my go-to film. If I'm feeling down, it always cheers me up. And I've been watching it every year since I first discovered it, since it first came out. So, yeah. If anything's going to cheer you up on death row, for me, I'd have to watch that film. It's got so much nostalgia for me. And a lot of the phrases I use these days actually come from it. If you keep on watching my videos, you might see some every now and then. So yeah, so Muppet Treasure Island for that one. Call Me a Kid, Big Kid, whatever. Peter Pan all the way. Boom. And for my last game, what would I pick for my last ever game? Well, there's so many great games out there, but the last game I'd ever play would be Bubble Bobble on the Commodore 64, because it was my first ever game I played, or one of the very first games I played, so I think it would be fitting to then be my last. And it holds so much nostalgia for me, that game. Absolutely love it. So yeah, Very Best of Meatloaf, Muppet Treasure Island, and Bubble Bobble. Maybe a random 3 there, but there you go. Oh, and he also said his last meal as well would be a fillet steak. Mine would be chicken quesadilla. It's a Mexican dish for those who don't know. We've got like pastry triangles filled with like chicken, melted cheese, a couple of sauces, guacamole, stuff like that. First had it in Orlando, Florida, in a restaurant called Bennigan's on International Drive. Best meal I've ever tasted. And there are restaurants over here that do chicken quesadilla now, but I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. Maybe it's casa, who knows. But I've never tasted anything as nice as I have in that restaurant. Yeah, I mean, chimichangas do it over here, but it's not the same. TGI Fridays and I started doing it as a starter, but not even close. But Bennigan's had it all, and now unfortunately it closed down on International Drive several years back. But that's what I have as a starter. My main course in Bennigan's would be bacon and cheese beef burger, which is absolutely lush as well. And then for dessert, you'd have to have the chocolate brownie with melted ice cream on top. My favourite restaurant, my favourite food. That's where I put all my weight on, was going on holiday to Orlando. But yeah, so my last meal would definitely be the quesadillas or quesadillas, whatever. So there you go, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll include a link to Lee's original video below. And if you fancy it, pop along and check it out and give him your own VR. Right, thank you for watching, and boom! See you soon.